on the south of England. This is our train London-Newcastle, heading for Leeds and York. Last time we finished the East Coast Main Line. Now I'm going to try and complete the Hastings sort of bit. We've got this station here in London. We've built this very nice bridge with a lot of bloody trucks. They're all going in here and they seem to be coping okay in fairness. What are you? London Tools. Could you do 96 years old? Bloody hell. Hastings Tools. I don't think it needs 20 vehicles to be honest. It hasn't got any planks stored. Ah, right, okay, right, okay. I know this isn't what I said was going to be today's focus, but... Right, let's change these to ones that can carry 5 planks. Brighton Logs is nowhere near a 400 rate. Right, okay, if we're gonna try and recover this, we need a rate of 400, so let's get another 20 vehicles on the road. Okay, that's a rate of 300. Which, like, is better, but it's not good enough. Where's the depot? Where is the depot? I would have thought it would have been that one. It's that one. Okay. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna try and get... Right, and then this needs to be 200. It's more than 200, so let's take 5 vehicles off. And do you know what? Let's put them on the logs route. We'll take another 2 off, put them on the logs route. 202. 318. Let's put another 7 on for now. And then let's chuck another 15 on. And then we'd need to chuck another 5 on. 150 vehicles in one line. Ouch. Every 9 seconds there would be a delivery. Flippin' heck. Hang on. No, what am I doing? We have the steam-powered truck. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. Yes. Yes, look how effortless that is. See, now we're getting planks back again. Let's make these steam powered. Right, and now we were sorting this out. So London Tools. I reckon 20 vehicles. I reckon 15 vehicles can go. 25 vehicles can be replaced with steam power. 20 vehicles, I reckon get rid of 5. 15 replace with steam power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sell. Planks, it's okay. Tools. Yeah, they should be okay. Are we actually delivering to important places that need tools though? Okay. Alright. Hastings.
Huh?
Conmat. Again, the rate is okay. Like, the line's making good money. What's struggling here? Hastings Conmat. Okay. I reckon bin off 10 vehicles and replace them with steam power. bin off 10 vehicles. There we go. Right, replace these with steam power. Because if anywhere needs them, it's London. We have got very high winds in the UK at the moment, so I do apologise if you do hear any very loud noises or very loud winds. This side of London is growing. Is any industry required out here? Just tools. Have we got tools coming into London? Where are tools being made? Yes, of course we have London tools. Where are London tools going? Around the tools industry. Okay. Well, I mean, I know that's probably quite obvious to some of you, but... Okay, that's fine. I think the bus route is still okay. Maybe I should bring a stop around here, though. And then bring one back here. And then get rid of this one in the middle. And add station after main road. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that does a much better loop now. And I reckon actually... I'll bring a bus stop around here. And after stop 11, come around here. Yeah, that'll do. Right, but trains, that's what we're here for today. Hastings is going to be a difficult one. Like a really difficult one. Let me just try and build a straight road here. Let me put a bus station on the end. We're going to have a lot of routes, I think, out of Hastings, because it looks like a fairly big place. And I want a train station of... Probably not that big, actually. Yeah, we'll want 4 platforms at 160 metres. That'll do. It don't need to be a grand terminus, it just needs to be a terminus. And then these 2 lines will go into London, these 2 lines will go over to Brighton. Because we have neglected the south of England. I mean, it is called Race to the North map. Right, I think I'm going to have to just destroy everything. 1, 1. Hastings planks and London tools. And Hastings tools, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Because this line... Again, I'm probably going to make this road a bridge, actually. But can I? I can make it a bridge and plug it into there, yeah. So let's build a road bridge. Do you want to build a road bridge? Okay, that's a bit tall. I reckon one lower will do. Auto saves here to do its thing. And then we'll build a dirt road this side. No, because obviously I want that road gone. So yeah. Then we'll need to build a proper road this side. And this one can be straight as anything. I don't know what that middle bit's doing, but you know what? We'll leave it to do its own thing. I'm not someone to judge. We love a bit of smoothing. Yeah, so that's doing that. That's probably destroyed the rate, and do you know what I've just realised? I might as well have it this way around. Yeah, there we go. What's the rate now? That's actually lost a bit, so I could do with 2 more vehicles. That's probably about the same. 401 the rate. Okay, we've got a bit of a queue going on. But when things get moving proper, then we're laughing. Right. Let's do buses first. Let's get the buses going. For the first time ever, let's actually focus on the buses. I reckon a loop around the outside of Hastings. Or just a route that comes down Hastings Main Street. Then we can have a bus station like here. Yeah, a little bus station here. Then we can have for eventual purposes. Okay, it won't want a bus stop there, that's fine. I'll put one here instead. And then here, just sort of every 2 bits. Put a stop in, I reckon. It's 80 miles an hour steam trains. If I got the date speed on a massive amount, I'm going to turn that back down to a half speed. Game, why can't I move? There we go. I was going to say I couldn't move then. What was that about? Oh, do you know what? No, let's not do something massive. Let's not have the bus station. Let's just do that. Yeah. And then come back round. I know actually probably 2 streets is a bit much. I think it's definitely too much actually, so let me just and get rid of Victoria Street. And then get rid of this one as well. Oh. No, I don't want to get rid of the road, I just want to get rid of me bus stops. Thanking you. 6. And 7. 6, 7. There we go, set it. 12. And 13. Yes. And there is no depots around. Let's just put one in, because there's going to be so many buses needed, it's going to be unreal. And that whenever trucks get spawned in this section, they can always just go on here. I reckon 15 vehicles. Did I name the route? No, I didn't. bus. Hastings 1. Hastings 1. Nice. Right, and then now that we've got that route, I reckon a little round here, up this way, and one that goes around this bit as well. Yes. So I reckon we treat this as a high street as well. Yeah. Dual-sided bus stops along here. So this bus route can come along and in, I reckon. Yeah, because that should all be covered, so... One there. One stop there. And then in. Does that... What is... Then the centre of this isn't covered, is it? It sort of is. Yeah. Maybe we could do a come in one street. No, that's fine. Right, so... And then we'll come this way around. And then that'll be fine. And then we can do the loop the other way around as well. Yeah. So this will be bus. Hastings 2. And then bus Hastings 3 can just do the exact same route. Just the ops. Do you know what? No, I don't think it needs a double way round. So I reckon we'll come to there with route 2, with route 3. And then I'll see. Because if all that's covered, then all we've really got to do is just sort of come down, maybe come in a bit. Yeah. Then come up here. Then come back in. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9. Then 10. Then 11. Then most of Hastings is covered. Should be anyway. Bus Hastings 3. And always expansion if we need a 4th route. Bus Hastings 3. I reckon, again, 15 on each. Sorry if you can hear the people talking outside. Bus Hastings 2. Then we need bus Hastings 3. Bus Hastings 3. And then now that we've got the buses going, let's give people a reason to use the bus. No, can we not have a tunnel, please? Yeah, that's fine. Just, I don't want it all tunnelled. I don't mind a little tunnel here and there. Just not all tunnelled. The tracks at the same height? Yes. I wonder when we unlock something that isn't a stone bridge. Where is London? Right, we're basically on point. Nice. I'm not going to worry about connecting all 4 platforms to each other at Hastings, because I don't think we need to be honest. Right, and then that can be for this here. And I wonder if we can do sort of an overground way of doing Thameslink, maybe. London's expanding, man. Do you see it? Right, let's... I don't want to focus on London too much this episode, but... Right, if the bus comes round there, then bring it round and around. Around the world, around the world. And then it can continue on its normal route. But I'm going to get rid of this stop. I'm hoping that that area still remains covered, right? That area of London is still going to remain covered? Yes. Cool. Right. Bus London 3. Get rid of 6. After number 5. Go this way round. Yeah. There we go. Right, what's happening here? I just don't think the buses are moving fast enough. I don't think it's how many people are waiting there. I just don't think the buses are moving. Right. Now let's do a crisscross junction. Good. Oh, come on, game. You can do this. Oh, this game can be real picky sometimes. Right. Oh. No, that's the same signal we've had the whole time. I don't know what I was going ooh for. Right, and then have we done the same thing up here? Yep. So the plan is not to have too many trains down here, literally just 2, so... Just make sure they're spaced, and... Then quite a few people might want to go between London and Hastings, so I'll put just a spare blocking section in. Yeah, either side of the line, or either side of the bridge, sorry. And then we'll have... train... London to Hastings, and at London you can use 1 or 2, and at Hastings you can use 3 or 4. Train. No, what am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Train space London to Hastings. Hastings. Nice. Let's get a little... Again, I reckon just a temporary depot will do. Just a little... Yeah, just ignore everything I'm about to do. I'm just going to put a depot in here, spin it round, and then we can use it for the whole of London, really. Controller, drift, do you mind? Again, sorry if you can hear the people talking outside. Right. What's the fastest carriage we've got? 50 miles an hour, so there's no point having a big steamer. I might just have 50. I reckon 70 capacity. 2 trains. It says it's got mediocre power. If I took that train off, took all these wagons off and put this new fancy one here. Even that still says mediocre, but we'll have 2 of them. Train London Hastings. Cool, and then we need a train station in Brighton, which seems... Do you know what, I'm gonna try and go more central with Brighton, I think. Do you know what, should we just do something really ugly? Something like that. Right, let me just delete this sort of corner of Brighton. Again, this might be one that needs several bus routes, so 2 and 2, 3 buildings, train. We're actually going to need 6 platforms here, because we're going to have a train to this way, a train to that way, and a train into London, so we're going to need 6 platforms here. Yeah, let's have 6 platforms. It's a rather wide boy. Oh. Right, so, look at all these trucks. Hang on a minute, what's going on here? I never saw this. What's that? Oh, that's a bit ugly. Okay, I'll pretend I never saw it. That bridge is a lot nicer. Look at this one. Yeah, nice. What's actually... Oh, hello, we're actually starting to recover some of what we lost. That's gone back up to a rate of 200. I bet the logs has a rate of... Yep, a stupid rate. Let's get rid of 20 vehicles. Right, and let's get rid of another 10. The more trucks we can get off the road, the more these trucks can move quicker. Obviously it is 1895, so we're not going to have the biggest amount of trucks at our disposal. But what I'm saying is, well, it depends. If I'm let's put the London line in first. And I reckon here actually we can join all the tracks together. So let's join all the tracks in. Join all the tracks in. Heck, we're halfway through the episode and I don't feel like I've done a lot. I've only done just Hastings and a couple of upgraded truck routes. Truck routes are important in this game. Like, I feel like a lot of people just focus on the trains because they do make the most money. But truck routes are important as well. Good, love this game. Right, so now that they're all conjoined, these two need a way of coming into here. So if we bring one in, and one in, yeah. Right, okay, let's build this off a little bit more. Don't want any curve at all. Yeah, technically I'm sort of building the East Coastway and the West Coastway today. Mr. Autosave's come round to do his once every 10-minute thing, or every 15 minutes, I can't quite remember. And let's go that way first. Right. Do not care about speed, I just care about these train lines looking weird and wonderful. Yes, this is truly a gopping creation. Right, so now anything coming from here can go into there and can use those 4 platforms. Anything coming into here, right, I reckon just bring one in here and we'll call it that. Because that looks gopping enough, I reckon. Every viewer in Twitch has just left. I bet. Yeah, I like that. That looks nice. It looks weird. Right. So the Hastings line needs to come this way. And then I can decide what to do with that later. And, yeah, bring the second line round. The London line needs to continue at a straight angle. I don't like that. I really don't like that. In fact, do you know what? For the purpose of this looking lovely, until it bridges, until it stops bridging about there, they can go straight together. And then as soon as they stop bridging, come over. Preferably at about, about 50 will do. Nice. Lovely jubbly. I mean, I'll probably be able to get more once I've knocked this road down. Yeah, and then just straight over. And then the Hastings route, the Southampton route, sorry. Again, this is going to be a bit of a compromise because I didn't want this going this far. Because that needs to go round and quickly. Too much slope, get out of here. Right, let's just knock this road down. And then let's... I'm so sorry to everybody who's watching, who has just watched me build something and watched me destroy it again a couple of times. I can guarantee it's probably quite frustrating, and I do apologise for that. Right. I want this to come off. Yeah, like that. A fairly light angle. And I want this to come off as well at a fairly light angle. Because that needs to come round quite considerably. Right, and then the road somehow needs to go over the top of all 3. So let's really bring this road back. Okay, you can be fine there. Right, so if the road's there, let me bring a dirt road. Yes. Let me bring a dirt road in at a nicer angle. Let me build that. Get rid of that. Oh, it's left quite a dent in the trees now. Oh, okay, that'll do. Yeah. No, I like that. That's weird. That's nice. Oh, it's a bit close. I have just this bit as a banking, so could I come over? Whoa, what's going on there? Go straight. Yeah. It knows what I want. Is it willing to do it? No, it's not. Oh, I do hate this game sometimes. This game is like rage baiting almost. Do you know what? Fuck it. It'll do. Yeah, and then have the ugliest. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Much better. And those of you saying no it isn't, it looks much worse, fight me. Right. Well, this line sort of needs to come around this way. And try, yeah, doing it at 50 would help. Let's get a cross in. Construction's never possible, is it? Until you do it the other way round, then it's totally possible. There we go, just plug that into the depot for now. Obviously I do plan to get rid of that depot. Or I will just find a permanent one somewhere. Probably Brighton is a much better place to put a depot actually. So I'll probably move a depot down towards Brighton area. I don't mind this line going over some roads, I would just rather it not go over all roads, so like that is perfectly fine. As long as it doesn't do weird things to the road, which it doesn't. Okay, let's bring this back a couple. And let's bring this back one as well. Yeah, that'll do. Right, and I know that that's done. London to Brighton could be a busy route, especially if I ever add the Peterborough bit, which I do plan to do, so let's, you know, really signal this one. I reckon 4 trains between London and Brighton. Probably should have built the bus network before building the train network, but you know what? We do things our own unique way over here. And then, before all this tomfoolery, that bridge looks like it's about to fall down, so we'll put a signal either side of that just to protect it. And then we'll put a signal there. And then for the other lines, a signal there and a signal there. That's facing the wrong way. Why are you facing the wrong way? Go that way, please. Yes. Oh my, London is expanding too quickly, you know. Like, I'm gonna have to bring a route up here. Yeah, it's gonna have to come up here. And if I bring it up here... Do you know what, are you in catchment area of the station? You're not, but if I put a little side entrance to the station... Passenger buildings... Just a little sneaky entrance. Put a road on it. I know Londoners won't be very happy. If I just put a little... sort of thing here, that can then actually just come around here. Fantastic. And then I can bring the bus up. Or does the bus now... The bus does now connect. Nice. London Hastings. What I needed is London Brighton. Right, train at London, I believe you can use 3 and 4. And at Hastings you can use 3, 4, 5 and 6. This will be train London to Brighton. To Brighton. Right. And let's get one of these big things. Pause. I reckon 3 trains. London, Brighton. Yeah. And this one can be London to Southampton and Bournemouth. Which means it will need to join in about here. And this will need upscaling massively. Well, I say upscaling. It needs 2 more platforms. Let's not overhype it or anything. Yeah, just 1 second. I've just remembered about this crude oil line we put in the last episode. What are we using the oil for? To come down to the refinery. Yes. And how do we do that at a rate that isn't going to just send Brighton into chaos? I'm hoping, and this is a big hope, come on, that what does this turn? That's 2 into 1, so this needs a rate of 200. We have got a bus network going here. Yes, because we've got a train network. I haven't put a canopy on that platform, it looks ugly. Nice. But even Southampton's bus network is going to need a revamp. Like a major revamp anyway. Christ on a bike. Well, let's not focus on Brighton's buses, let's focus on Brighton's oil. line. And then we can focus on Brighton fuel. Brighton truck, Brighton oil. Truck. Brighton. No, this is not Brighton, this is SPB. Southampton, Portsmouth, Bournemouth. And it is oil. $15. Do you know what? I already know we're going to need to dupe that to 30. And then where would the fuel need to go? This side of Brighton. Cool. For now, we'll just chuck it in there. I don't think it's going to stay there. Truck, Brighton. No, it's not Brighton. I don't know why I keep saying Brighton. SPB fuel. Southampton, Portsmouth, Bournemouth. Fuel. And then what is your rate? 100. Oh, do you know what? We're not going to need that many more vehicles then, are we? 10? No, I reckon that'll be overdoing it. Wait, hang on. Yeah. I can get rid of 2. Yes. Cool. Then let's get 15 for the fuel run. SPB fuel. Nice. Right. Let's do Brighton first, because we're currently focusing on Brighton. We've got trains running here. What I'm going to do actually is, because this looks like it's going to be a while of recording, I am going to end it here. A little bit short, I know. And I'm going to do 2 transport vehicle videos in quick succession. So yes, I hope you have enjoyed today's video, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye for now.